Nimra, you'll start today.
Yes, sir. Nahmadu, sir, can I start?
Yeah.
نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Everybody say wa alaikum assalam.
وعليكم
Today, before we start the revision classes for the new students, I want you guys to see this small video and then I will explain a bit, then you will give me your reflections. So you have to watch this video very carefully, be disciplined, and watch it. This is in Urdu. Okay. Let me share the screen first. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you will be quiet. Everybody mute yourself and watch this piece of video very, very carefully.
मोहम्मद शहीद इस जार में सबसे पहले ये रेत डालो। लेकिन मामा, ये करने से क्या होगा? बेटा, जैसा मैं आपको कह रही हूं आप वैसा ही करो।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
बेटा, अब इसके बाद छोटी कंकरियां डालो। अब इसमें ये बड़े पत्थर डालो।
Oh no, man.
मोहम्मद शहीद, इस जार में सबसे पहले ये रेत डालो। लेकिन मामा, ये करने से क्या होगा? बेटा, जैसा मैं आपको कह रही हूं आप वैसा ही करो।
Sorry, it got rewinded a bit. Okay, no problem. Watch it. They are putting the sand first. There are three components. First is the sand, as you could see. Then small pebbles.
बेटा, अब इसके बाद छोटी कंकरियां डालो। अब इसमें ये बड़े पत्थर डालो।
Now the big stones. The third one is big stones. This is a very important lesson you will learn for your life. Now they are trying to put up the long, big pebbles, the rocks, the big ones. And he couldn't fill it. Simple as it is.
मामा, ये जार तो फुल हो गया और ये सारे पत्थर इस जार के अंदर पूरे ही नहीं आए। बेटा, जार को थोड़ा सा शेक करो, शायद पूरे आ जाए। मामा, शेक करने से भी नहीं आएंगे, पॉसिबल ही नहीं है। मगर आप ये सब क्यों करवा रहे हैं? बताती हूं अभी। कायनात, अब आपकी बारी। मामा, क्या मैंने वैसे ही करना है जैसे मोहम्मद शहीद ने किया? नहीं बेटा, आप सबसे पहले बड़े पत्थर डालो।
Small pebbles. That's a very good question.
Now the sister is putting up the big rocks first.
इसके अंदर छोटी कंकरियां डालो।
She's doing the reverse.
अब आखिर में आप इसके अंदर ये रेत डालो। हैं? ये क्या? ये सब चीजें इस जार में आसानी से एडजस्ट हो गई। बेटा, इस जार को गौर से देखो, अभी भी इस जार में स्पेस बाकी है। मामा, इस प्रैक्टिकल का क्या मतलब है? देखो बेटा, ये बड़े पत्थर आपकी फैमिली की तरह हैं, बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट। ये छोटे पत्थर हमारी जिंदगी की जरूरी चीजों की तरह हैं, जैसे घर, गाड़ी, जॉब, पढ़ाई वगैरह। और ये रेत आम या मामूली चीजों की तरह है, यानी घूमना फिरना, एंटरटेनमेंट, शॉपिंग वगैरह। यानी मैंने सबसे पहले इस जार में रेत यानी कोई मामूली चीज डाली। जी, और फिर आपने ये देखा कि रेत और कंकरियां डालने के बाद इसमें पत्थर एडजस्ट नहीं हो सके, यानी कि मामूली और आम चीजों के डालने के बाद आपने जरूरी चीजों को अहमियत दी और फैमिली एडजस्ट नहीं हो सकी। जी, ऐसा ही हुआ। और यही चीजें इस जार में कितनी आसानी से एडजस्ट हो गई और थोड़ी सी जगह भी बच गई। वो इसलिए बेटा, क्योंकि फैमिली ने इन सब चीजों को आपकी लाइफ में आसानी से एडजस्ट होने में मदद दी। इसका मतलब हम बहन भाई जब आपस में चीजों के पीछे लड़ते हैं तो हमारे पास सिर्फ चीजें ही रह जाती हैं, बहन भाई नहीं। जी मेरे बच्चों, आपके लिए सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट चीज आपकी जिंदगी में आपके बहन भाई और माँ बाप हैं। जब उनके साथ खुश रहोगे तो जिंदगी में हर चीज हासिल कर पाओगे। कायनात आपी, मैं आपसे माफी मांगता हूँ। मैं आपसे कभी भी किसी चीज के पीछे नहीं लड़ूंगा। मैं भी आपसे माफी चाहती हूँ मेरे भाई। आज के बाद मैं सिर्फ अपनी फैमिली को सबसे पहले इंपॉर्टेंस दूंगी। मोहम्मद शहीद, इस जार में सबसे पहले ये रेत डालो।
Now you got it. What? Let's now recap. Let's see. Let me see what you guys listen to it. But let me give little explanation, little bit of explanation. Now, first of all, is my voice clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
this jar which we saw is called the jar of life. It's called a jar of life.
Of life.
You got the copy? Make it.
Life.
Make this
Life.
jar. I told you not to get the copy. It's a very important lesson of the life. This is your life. This jar is actually your life. This jar is your jar of life. It is your life. It is you. It's you. Abdul Sabur, all the time you are making some voices are coming from your side. So jar of life. It's a jar of life. And we got three things here. We got the big rocks. We got the big rocks, right? Write down. We got the big rocks. The second was small pebbles. And third thing was what? The sand.
Sand.
Now you see rocks are bigger than the pebbles and pebbles are bigger than the sand. This big, the size here, size we have is as per the importance. This is on the top you write lesson of life. You never have to forget it. This is lesson of life. This is your life lesson. And you have to remember this till our last breath. We need to have this all the time in us. It's a lesson of life. There are big rocks, there are small pebbles, and then there is a sand. Okay? What is the size telling us? The importance. And as per the importance, what we build, what we need to build, as per this importance, we need to build what's called as priority list. Priority list. And as per the priority list, we have to fill our jar, the jar of our life. Now, what does that mean? Everybody mute. There should be no voices coming up. Everybody mute, and then we will come back and actually ask you the questions. You got this is what is got this is the lesson of life. Lesson of yes, answer.
Life.
And
Life.
jar.
Lesson of life.
What is this jar?
Lesson of life.
What is this jar actually? Jar of
Life.
Jar of life.
Okay. The today's story you will tell to your siblings, you will tell to your friends, okay? And you will explain it to your parents that what we have learned, the lesson of life today, okay? At the end of the session, you will tell the story to your parents so that everybody in your family fills their jar of life as per these guides. Now we got to fill it with three things: the rocks, the pebbles, and the sand. These are actually the analogies, the analogous. Actually, we are not talking about rocks. The rocks are actually analogy of what? So we talk about here. Firstly, the rocks, the bigger ones. Which are the bigger ones?
Big rocks.
Rocks are the bigger ones.
Bigger ones is the family.
These rocks actually tell us about the family, health, and friends. Why? Because these three things are most important things in our life. The first priority comes family, second comes to health, and third comes to friends in the rocks. They're all big rocks. That means they are all big, important things. And in our priority list, they come in the top. So the priority list, when I build our priority list, we build our priority list. Who is on a one, who is on second, who is on third. On the top list is the rocks. The rocks actually means the family, the health, and friends. Even the friends come at a third, first comes the family. Now I will explain you a little bit about this. Listen to me. Look at me. If tomorrow, for example, you are in a trouble, it is your father who can help you. It is your brother. For example, sometimes you are in a trouble and you need money. Listen, Zach, listen carefully. Zach, you are in a trouble, you need money. If you have friends or you have somebody else who give you money, even your friends, they give you money, they will ask you back, give me the back money. Come on. You have to give it back. But your brother, your father, your mother, they will give you that money, they will give you something, but they will not ask you back because they love you. They think they are you are we are the one. We are not something else. I'm not giving money. Say for example, I have a brother, I'm giving money to the brother, or my sister, for example, or my father giving to me. For example, father giving you, you have a father, and father is giving money to you. He will not ask you, give me back. Why? Because we think we are one and we are only one. We are not two people. The family is a one unit. Like I have my face, I have nose, I have eyes. I can't say the nose are different than my eyes. Both of everything is belong to my face. Got it? So it's very important that you fill this jar, you give priority to your family. Listen carefully. Look at me. Open up the cameras. So it's very important that we fill our life of jar first with the family. As you could see, when we had a rocks, when we put up the big rocks inside this, the family, the friends, and the health, we give priority to that. It will help actually to adjust other things also. We talk about more to this, but first, what are the second ones? Second ones are what? The pebbles. The pebbles are other things we need. For example, the job. For example, the education you had. You are reading the education, the house you live in, etc. These things, which are again important, but not as important your family, not as important your health. Okay? Some people keep friends in this the top tier, and some people keep friends in the pebbles area. So here can be the friends also, but if they are true friends, if they are true friends, not today's friends, if they are true friends, they are like family. Friends are very important. That is why friends are kept on the rocks list, but they need to be very true friends. If they are not true friends, then they won't be there. They won't be called as friends in the first place. They won't be there if they are selfish friends. like today's world. Okay, so it's somebody is very lucky if he has got a friend which you can call as a family. Then and only then friends will be in this layer. Now the third one is the sand. Sand आपकी छोटी छोटी खुशियां है. Okay, you want to go to picnic, for example. You want to enjoy some cartoon show. You want some cartoon show, some game, etc., which give you happiness. Okay? Now there are some foolish people who fill their life with the sand, who do not, who make their family angry, who make their father, the mother angry because they want to see the cartoon show. They want to see the iPad. They want to see the TV. And they're making their father, their mother, annoying them. This is going to be very bad. This is going to be very bad because the first thing, the first priority, the first whatever you think about, you respect is your family. Is your what? And if you respect your family, if you respect your father, if you respect your mother, if you respect your grandfather and you love them, they will provide everything for you which comes there on the downside. They will help you for that. But if you neglect your family, you disobey your father, you disobey your mama, then your mother will switch off the TV and she will kick you. Got it? So that means you won't be able to enjoy all these small things. Because these small things eventually, these small things eventually come to you. Because the family, if you have a good family relationship, the siblings, you have a brother, other brother. I told you, keep mute. Everybody keep mute. There should be no sound, hissing sound coming up. Abdul Sabur keeps mute. So what I'm saying is, if you fill your jar of life with the important things, that is your family. What does that mean? That means you are prioritizing your life with the important things, that is family, that's health. You will not wait. You have to do exercise. You have to build strong health. You cannot say मैं कल exercise करूँगा, परसों exercise करूँगा. You will have a weak body. You need to have a strong body. The health cannot wait for you. The family, अगर आपके पास choice है कि आपको पापा जी की बात माननी है या आपका एक friend है उसकी बात माननी है, आपको अपने पापा जी की बात माननी है, because पापा जी comes first, the mama comes first, the family comes first. ठीक है? अगर आपको फैमिली को आपकी जरूरत है और आपको क्रिकेट मैच खेलना है या आपको कोई गेम खेलनी है या आपको कार्टून शो है, योर मामा इज कॉलिंग यू, you have to give first priority to the call of your mother. You will stop the TV. You will stop talking because your father is calling you. Your mama is calling you because you value them. You have to give first priority. What?
Priority.
What does the priority means? Priority means अहमियत. पहली अहमियत किसको देनी है? ठीक है? That is your family. That's your what? So when you give priority to your family, basically family will help you to get everything underneath the pebbles and sand. As you could see in a video, the girl filled the jar first with the family, right? Then rest of the pebbles वो इधर से घुस गए, फिर sand यहाँ से घुस गई. Everything was there and still there was a space to get other things also. You can get now you can get not even the sand, but you can get, maybe I will drop some water in it. You can, now there is a space for the water also. That means you can fill your life with other enjoyments also. Got it? You can
Yes,
fill your
sir.
life with other things only. It is only possible when you first fill your jar of life with what? Come on.
Big rocks. Family.
The big rocks. The big rocks are actually what?
Family.
Your family.
Family.
Your health. You cannot compromise on your health. You have to build a strong health. You cannot have the bad habits and destroy your health. You have to give time to your body to make it stronger. Right? You cannot,
Yes, sir.
you cannot ignore your body कि भाई हम exercise ही नहीं करेंगे, और हम वीक पड़ जाएंगे, ठीक है ना? then your health will come into play, because if the health is not there, you will not live a happy life, simple as it is. अगर हेल्थ बिगड़ गया ना, तो फिर आपके पास करोड़ रुपए क्यों ना हो, उसका फजूल कोई मकसद ही नहीं है, बिकॉज अगर हेल्थ ही बिगड़ गया, so you have to give priority to your health. You have to see how I will become healthy. So you cannot take junk food. Oh, come on यार, मैं जंक फूड खा लेता हूँ, ठीक है ना, मजा कर लूंगा फिलहाल जंक फूड से, but your health will deteriorate. If Saliha, close your mic. Everyone, I told you na, close mic. Then I will ask you. So if you take the junk food, listen carefully, and you deteriorate your health, your teeth are bleeding, then you become obese. Obese क्या होता है? मोटा होना, ठीक है ना? Then after all, you grow up and you will have a bad health. Then if you have a bad health, and you may be a successful doctor tomorrow, you may be successful engineer, you may be a pilot, but if you have a bad health, you will do nothing. You will do
Nothing.
nothing. So two important things you have. One is, if you have a good, your family, your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your grandfather, whosoever lives in your family, that guy, number one. Number two, your health. And number third, if you have a good friends. If you have a good friends, that is the best thing you can have. But the friend who is writing on the screen, but if you have a good friend, that is again a family. You have to prioritize that. That's called a priority list. So who will be on the top of the priority list? Now tell me. Now I will ask the Bara. I will ask the Bara. Only Bara will open the mic. So in your jar of life, you repeat this story. You tell this story to your siblings. You tell this story to your father, to your mother. Okay? So that by repetition, when you do repetitions, it comes to you. Now I will ask the Bara. So what is the jar actually? What is this jar? This is the jar of?
Life.
So what are you going to fill it with first?
First with the family, big rocks.
Big rocks, that's family. And?
Small pebbles.
No. Firstly, family and?
Family, health, and friends.
Yes. You have to first give priority to them. What does it mean filling? What does it mean that you are filling the jar with these? That means you are giving importance to them first. Right? Getting?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
Yes, sir.
That's called priority list. Then priority is, for example, you have, for example, I called you and some other called you, and you are listening to my call, not the other person's call, for example. That means you gave priority to your teacher. Okay? So this is called filling up. So that means if your father or your mother is saying something that beta ऐसे नहीं करते, ये करना होता है, or they call you, come on beta इधर आ जाओ, okay, and you are, for example, watching a cartoon show. Where is the cartoon show? What is the cartoon show? That is on the bottom here. Is it?
Sand. The sand.
Cartoon show is a sand. Will you give priority to cartoon show or you give priority to the family?
Family.
The family.
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 Yes. Always, all the time. You have to give priority to your family, then health and friends. Then next, there are also important things like job, like education, the house, the other friends. They are also the important things. Then comes the things which are not so important. You go to the picnic or you don't go to picnic. That doesn't matter, dude. Okay? If there's a cartoon show, you watch it or you don't watch it, it doesn't matter, but it gives a little bit of happiness. No problem. You play some game or you don't play some game, it doesn't matter. They are not so important. But you cannot play with your family. You have to be obedient in your family. You have to build a strong health. You cannot take the junk food and deteriorate your health, your teeth. Okay, become obese, become lazy. Then when you become lazy, you cannot play any game. You cannot win any, you can't be a champion. If you have to be a champion, you have to have a good health. Got it? You cannot watch too much of phone.
Yes,
You cannot watch too much of phone, then destroy your eyes. And then you can't read properly because your eyes are aching. So you can't do that because that's your health. Abu Hanzala, listen carefully what I'm saying. These are very important things. So you have to take care of your health. You have to say that, dude, this thing is making my eyes ache. I'm not gonna watch too much phone. This is not good for me because it's health. Health is the rocks. I can't play with my health. I can't eat the junk food. Okay, sometimes you taste some chocolate, some chips, no problem. Sometimes it's all right. But every day you ask your father, give me this chips, give me this juice, give me this any packaged food which is junk, which is having chemicals in it. That is gonna do what? That may have some taste, little bit, but actually it's gonna deteriorate your health. Gotcha?
Yes, sir.
So last time I told you about the anger, that we should not have any anger. La taqdab. What's the hadith on it? La taqdab. La taqdab. Say it. La.
لا تغضب.
That means do not have
لا
anger.
تغضب.
But today you got the life lesson. You got today what? The life lesson.
Life
Lesson of the life. That's the
Life
jar,
lesson.
jar of a life. Jar of a.
Lesson of life.
Now what you do,
Life.
what you do is at your own place, on your copy, you fill these things and you write what is rocks, what is the most important thing you have, and you think about it. You ponder about it. Ponder means thinking deeply. So you ponder about it, that what is best for me? What does the family mean here? What does the health mean here? What does the friend mean here? So build friends. Try to have a great friends. Okay? And think about it, how to make a great friend. And think about it, how to make my family, how to prioritize the family, how to prioritize the health. So write, I will ask all of you, write in your words, and you will show me tomorrow. You will write in your words after the class. Give 15 minutes after the class, because today was holiday, you don't have any work to do. After the class, give 15 minutes straight. How you value the family, how you have a good health, how you have a good friends. These three things you will work on. Only these three things: family, health, and friends. Got it? So you have to
Yes,
say
sir.
how you prioritize the family. What does it mean to what does it mean to fill the life of jar with the rocks that's family, health, and friends? What does it mean? You have to actually write it. Okay? Then tomorrow I will ask you about that. Now, today we have around now 7 minutes. In the 7 minutes, we do the revision of what we have learned so far. Now, I will ask the jo naya aaye the na, Saliha Sophia is trying to ask something. Yes, Saliha. Salih, you want to ask something? Open up the mic.
No, sir.
You have raised your hand. Zach want to say something. Yeah, Ahmed.
You should not eat junk food. You will get too much weak if you watch too much phone, like screen or iPad or TV
Okay.
too much. Then your health will be destroyed.
Oh, so you're gonna prioritize your health. Okay, give me the punch. That's great. So, are you gonna, everybody? Are you gonna prioritize your family, your
sir.
health, and your friends or not?
Yes, sir.
Pinky promise.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Pinky promise. Say pinky promise.
Pinky promise, sir.
Yeah, pinky promise. Nice. Now, everybody will mute. Only Bara, Fatima, Wani, and there's another new kiddo. Is not today here. That's bad. And Saliha also. Open up the mic. And Khadija and Aisha also. Open up the mics. All the four are in the same line in my videos. Fatima, Bara, Khadija, and Saliha. This is, everybody, they are all in one line. Anyways, we said we have, in Arabic, we have the 3 short vowels, right? And, and we got the 3 long vowels. And we got the 2. I am asking, diphthongs. You have to answer me. You 4 have to answer me. Okay. Now the short vowels we see, the short vowels we have are, yes, tell me.
Fatha, kasra, and dhamma.
And dhamma. Yes, we have the fatha, we have the kasra, and we have the dhamma.
Dhamma.
The fatha is a zabar, fatah, then dhamma,
The
and
Dhamma is the
kasra. We have the three. And any letter, for example, ba, any letter, ba, jim, or any letter which has these guys, these harakat, we call them as a harakat, okay? The moment, the harakat. If they have the harakat, what are they called? What is this letter called?
Mutaharik.
Very good.
Mutaharik.
MashaAllah. They are called a mutaharrik. It means mutaharrik means that they are actually what? They are having these harakat. Okay? That is why we say they are mutaharrik. If they do not have the harakat, I'll ask only Alina Gul. Alina Gul will tell me only. If they do not have the harakat, say for example, there is a jim without harakat. So what is on it then? Only Alina Gul tell me. Yeah, the letter is sakin. The letter is called sakin because it doesn't have a haraka. But what is on top then? It is a sakoon. It is a anybody having skoon is a sakin. Very good. Now we see the three long vowels. Pay attention. Only Salia, Khatija, Bara, and the other girl, the Fatima. Only these four will keep mic on, rest mute. Okay? Abu Sabur, Abu Hanzala, pay attention. I will ask questions, pay attention. Now, sorry, not four. Now we say long vowels. We say what?
Long vowels.
Kaifa, you have a question? Kaifa, raise the hand.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What we have to write about our family, friends, and health?
You have to write कि आपको कैसे प्रायोरिटाइज करोगे. उसका मतलब क्या है कि आप, उसका मतलब है क्या कि आप अपनी जो लाइफ है, जार ऑफ लाइफ है, उसमें आप फैमिली को भर रहे हो, फ्रेंड्स को भर रहे हो, यानी कि बिग रॉक्स को भर रहे हो ना पहले. व्हाट डज इट मीन? मतलब है क्या ये? आप उसके बारे में सोचो, यू विल पॉन्डर अबाउट इट एंड राइट. और वो कैसे भरोगे? ठीक है, प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में, इन योर हाउस, इन योर होम, हाउ यू प्रायोरिटाइज योर फैमिली, फ्रेंड्स एंड हेल्थ. हाउ यू डू दैट? ओके, थिंक अबाउट इट. अब लॉन्ग वॉवेल्स हमारे पास जो है वो तीन है. तो बच्चा दिमाग रखो जो नए बच्चे हैं. एक मेरे पास है अलिफ मद्दा. कौन है? For alif mad, we got the waw mad
And ya mad.
and we got the ya mad. Only those new guys will open the mic. Rest quiet. Alif, waw, and ya. Why we call them mad? Because we elongate. We
Elongate.
2 counts. Okay, we elongate 2 counts. When alif is a mad, listen, when alif is a mad, we don't pronounce it as alif. When waw is a mad, we don't pronounce it as a waw sound. When ya is a mad, don't pronounce it as a ya. We pronounce ya as e, 2 counts. We pronounce waw as oo, not waw. We pronounce alif as a, not alif sound. Or hamza. So this is the alif mad, waw mad, and ya mad. So if it is an alif mad, listen, if it is an alif mad, we pronounce it as a, not the alif sound. If it is a waw mad, we don't say wa sound, no wa sound. It is a oo, 2 counts. You have to 2 counts, elongate it. And if it's a ya mad, it is actually what? E. So e, oo, a. Okay? Okay.
Yes,
Now how we say something is a alif mad? How we say something, we have less than a minute. Maybe it will finish, we will time out, but just trying that if we have an alif which has to be the sakina, it should have nothing in top. should nothing in the top. That means alif sakina. And the preceding letter, the letter behind the alif, should have a fatah. Then it is called alif mad. For example, ba and alif. Now the ba is having the fatah and alif is nothing on top. So this is not the alif, this is the alif mad. And we read it like ba, because this we get an a sound. Who's writing it? Minal Azhar, why are you writing on the screen? Minal, what has happened to you? Why are you writing on screen? You got it? Say, for example, there